Okay, so I'm gonna be about this Libra sign right now. Okay, North Node rising. If you don't know your North Node, I'm doing a running spread here, so it's kind of like a stride. It's gonna be a lot more intuitive. A card might pop out. I'll show it. I might not show all the cards. A few of the signs were jumped together because it felt like I thought, I assumed, maybe even I was hoping, maybe I was sneaking, Seven of Swords, trying to be lazy with my work. I thought it'd be like a word or two, a card or two, but a whole channel is coming out for every sign. So that it's looking like they need their individual videos. I'm not particularly pleased with how this is coming out. It feels a little ratchet, a little hatchet, a little messy, but we need to move on. That's the thing about Virgo. Virgo happens to be my midheaven, okay? So progress is better than perfection. I'm sharing this with Libra since it's Venus, Venusian craft style, neatness, presentation, those things are somewhat relevant. Okay, beauty, aestheticism, okay. Yes, so anyways, virtues especially. For a Libra rising, the sun is going to be rising in your 12th house every day. So there's going to be a little bit of postponement, a little bit of a need to surrender. Some of your passion, drives, desires are going to need to collaborate with, and that's what I'm being told here. The Queen of Wands wants a bigger, brighter, and better, but she needs to work with other people. Three of Pentacles, she needs to collaborate. Even in your own hand, you're holding on to a bigger, brighter, better future and a desire to manifest that. Okay, so you're trying to move on, move forward. You're having to wait around for people. Okay, you're having to work with people. Okay, you're having to go through people. Okay, you're gonna have to navigate, negotiate, barter, show up, participate, remain present with people, and you really are cross with them. You want to be doing different, opposite of what you're doing, opposite of what you're having and doing. Unfortunately, you might be building something though, so you might need people though. That's what I'm getting in something in XYZ and LLP. So in order for things to improve, in order for appearances to improve, in order for horizons to improve or even become broader, things need to be manifested. People need to understand the vision of what's coming in. You need to learn the difference between leading people, motivating people, and developing people. Mostly developing and motivating people is two separate things. In order for people to be motivated, there's a difference between having collaboration and cooperation. Cooperation is much better. And so when that happens, people need to know either what they're doing or why they're doing it. It's basically, you need people excited about the vision. When you show them what you want, a bigger, brighter, and better tomorrow that you want to see, and they can imagine that, and they're working towards that instead of towards some kind of outcome like get these 10 widgets cranked, it's much better. Okay, it's an organizational theory kind of concept and idea. It's something they teach in business schools. You want people pumped up and motivated on the vision. If you do have a collaboration, some kind of project that you're working on, I'm getting a strong entrepreneurial nature. Now, also, I feel like if you're Libra rising, you might also just be wanting more. You might be wanting more from your life, and you have something coming in where you've been trying to manifest a relationship. It might be a partnership. It might be an intimate relationship. You might be also looking for a reconciliation, reunion. Hey, yeah, because you've been spending a lot of time apart. There might be somebody with a Virgo rising, Virgo midheaven, a Virgo sun. I mean, yeah, here. And right now, there's something ulterior, hidden, that had to come to light. And somebody might have been being sneaky. And somebody also may have withdrawn, and the reason might not be clear. There may have been some type of previous conflict. It's been moved on from, meaning it's over. It doesn't necessarily mean there's any healing, especially with the Seven of Swords here. Libra rising, Libra node, this would be to you specifically. There's something out of your hands. 12th house, it could have backfired with these sevens and this chariot. Somebody, whatever it is sneaky. So like somebody could have withdrawn for a reason that can be retaliatory. This is like baby manipulation, petty manipulation, sneaky manipulation, backhanded, something backhanded. Here. That's what I'm getting. Libra rising. Let's see if we can move out of this. And it gave more clarification. On the grounds of this illumination, enlightenment, it's going to come through. Somebody really wants something. They have some drive, desire, passion, motivation, and they might want a bigger, brighter, and better. I'm feeling like they want a lot more. They may also want some kind of fight, some kind of competition. They may have also been being petty. They may also have been petty. I'm catching that. It's an ego thing with the Queen of Wands and the Sun. It's an ego thing. We have the Eight of Cups here with the Moon. Somebody's hidden. They might have hypersensitivity. Something hidden with the Swords. Some hidden feelings, hypersensitivity. They need to get to higher ground. They need to choose one feeling. They may also secretly have feelings for a lot of people, and finally they've chosen one person because the Queen of Wands needs attention. Usually they need you to fawn on them, celebrate them, fight with them, compete with them. They need some kind of passionate exchange. Yeah, they're wanting to compete. Eight of Wands, they want to get some that. Okay, Eight of Wands, Five of Wands, that could be the creation of passion. Especially now with the Eight of Cups, we need to get to higher ground. We need more. The situation needs to improve. So okay. Yeah, so we have 2 8s here. We have 5, but we have 8 and a 5 of Wands. So there could have been also some sorcery, some magic put on this person, probably because something was going to manifest. 2 8s and the Moon, something was going to manifest. Something was going to come through. And here's the truth. The truth was coming out. It was an attack. Somebody did a magic attack. Somebody did a magic attack. Sorcery. That's what that is with the Moon. 8 of Wands here, 5 of Wands. It's the Hangman. So that somebody could be using ocean magic, sea magic. Somebody could have God level power, a God crown. It could be a high level official doing something they shouldn't be doing. I'm hearing a little bit of corruption, something of that nature. This is a person who is like they're a whale. They can completely dwarf somebody. They're of immense, great spiritual power. Who's doing this sorcery. And it's so that they could block something, but they need to block it through other people. So it's a law of lesser magic. And it's because somebody is a golden goose. So I'm detecting jealousy that could easily come out in the 5 of Wands, Queen of Wands as well. That would be a jealousy thing. Yeah. So somebody wants to. This is a type of stealing, but it's stealing from somebody that like a miscarriage of 10, like you have a job. I'm hearing miscarriage of fiduciary capacity. It's a miscarriage of justice, especially if there's a child involved or a teacher involved. A mismanagement of something, like a person who's the executive of a will, not doing the right thing. We had the sideways sneaky thing, so somebody could be misappropriating, hiding. I'm getting like all types of things, especially if there's children involved here. It seems to be clean now, so you're breaking free of it here. But something needed to be overcome, and there is going to be a reconciliation reunion. It's going to be a reconciliation reunion. Yeah, you're going to win, or you will achieve something. You'll have some kind of recognition reward here. It seems like you'll be on the same page. You guys will have a heart to heart. You guys will have a meeting of the mind. Move on, move forward. I've just been let out, but the final message to Libra rising is you'll be protected here, and that's probably some of the reasons why you need to surrender and sacrifice. Remember, the sun will be rising every day for the Virgo cycle in your 12th house. That means surrender, sacrifice, giving it up to God, giving it up to the ancestors. And that has something to do with the karma, life path, spirit destiny. Things may have been slowing down for you dramatically. The 30 days before your birthday, things used to slow down, and up until your birthday, they don't speed up. And oftentimes it's because God comes and reviews, and you have to surrender, sacrifice to the ancestors, to the creator. So for Scorpio rising North Node, for you, the sun will be rising every day in your 11th house, something having to do with either your friends group on a large scale, some kind of good karma that you deserve from something you did in this lifetime. It could also be benefactors. They may somewhat be hidden from you, especially just for nature for Scorpio, the way that would work. Yeah, there's people that fuck with you, real ones, and for Scorpio, because during times of war, Scorpio's a martial energy, not necessarily a war, but they are a warrior. Here for Scorpio, a real ones that fuck with you, put it that way. When shit hits the fan, it's the real ones. When shit gets real, the real ones are the ones who fuck with you. This is what's going on right now over the next 30 days. That's what I'm detecting. 9 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. There's you've had to stand secure in something, and it's finally over. You have a lot of strength left and a little fight left in you left. And if you stand up one more time, you'll complete something with up until recently you've been restricted. It's not, there's a lot you haven't been able to do. You haven't been able to do a lot about it. And that's going to shift, that's going to change. You're at least going to be able to wrap it up to the end of the cycle. Yeah, again, you're getting protection, or you're able to dead something, or you're able to protect something, or you're finally able to get something, and it's very clear that you deserve it, or that it belongs to you, even if it's not about deserving or fruits, or you want it and you know how to get it. Doesn't matter if you deserve it or not. Yeah, because there's been something hidden here that needs to manifest. You've been needing to get to a higher ground, especially there might have been something overwhelming, triggering, scary, intimidating. You might have also had a lot of pleading that you needed to do, where there's a lot of up and down, a lot of topsy-turvy emotion. Yeah, so now you've been praying, really hoping, wanting. It's more and more prayer, not hoping, wishing, praying. You've been not hoping, wishing, you've been praying. Not hoping, wishing, but praying. Yes, praying, not hoping, wishing. And it's for some kind of blessing, and this blessing is coming. So you manifest something you deserve, you pray to God, and you get what it is that you want. So we have to move on to Sagittarius. Oh, wait, let me stop it here. No, we'll do Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we're moving into some kind of initiation according to our spiritual practice, spiritual beliefs, and also how we cultivate, how we kind of come correct. How you find to becoming correct in terms of paying attention to policy, procedure, and protocol, like doing things the right way, or working towards a way where it's acceptable or helpful for the collective, not just the one person. It could also be adding in things like prudence. We also have the lovers there, so that can add in community. When the sun for you, Sagittarius, is rising every day in Virgo, it's actually affecting your 10th house. So the sun is rising in your 10th house every day, something having to do with your reputation, career, your life trajectory, the authority, how you respond to it. It could also be Sun in the 10th house. Sun rising in the 10th house every day is the Emperor card. Sun in the 10th house. It's talking to Saturn, sometimes Jupiter, but more Uranus, Pluto, and Neptune as your boss, as your authority. Pluto is the ultimate source of power. It's God. Leo, Pluto is exalted in Leo. So this is what I'm getting. What's in my hand is the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, we're learning how to show up and navigate and negotiate with our power. We're learning how to navigate and negotiate, gauge our power. We're learning how to show up and remain present when it comes to being a person who's able to drive life forward according to drive desires, passions, motivations, dharma. We're learning how to make shot calls and judgment calls here, dharma. We're learning how to speak to power, speak to life force, energy, frequency, vibration, that kind of thing. We're really learning to work with the Kundalini, the sacred flame. We're really learning how to motivate passion for life here. We're really learning how to call the people's souls so they can rise and awaken and be redeemed, hear the call, hear the calling of God, you know, God working in their life. Yeah, so we've the universe has really given us everything we need to really find peace and harmony, and it's actually happening. We're cultivating that. We're finally at peace with the world. We're coming into a relationship with the world that we've always wanted. We're reaching peace and fulfillment some kind of way here. That's for Sagittarius rising. The sun's rising in our 10th house every day. Take good care of yourself, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.